White people are lacking a solid grasp on what white privilege is. White privilege is literally just the absence of dealing with racism in every direction. Basically, an entire system built on racism that every white person is taking part in upholding unknowingly or oftentimes unknowingly. So you have the people that are being oppressed the most, okay? The Black people, due to this country's history of slavery, due to this country's history of segregation, due to this country's history of not undoing the past. We didn't do anything to dismantle this country's racism that this country was built upon. White people just keep reproducing kids that are upholding racism because we're not teaching them how to be anti-racist. We're not teaching them that Black people are experiencing racism consistently in their everyday life. If you have the majority of Black people telling white people, yes, I experience racism. Yes, it's a major problem. We need to find a solution. And they're coming to white people and they're saying this, and the white people who are doing the oppressing, they're laughing at them. They're saying, you have the victim mentality. We're not going to help you. We're going to laugh at you because you're playing victim. But it's the majority of Black people saying that this is a problem, saying this is their experience, and saying that racism is a major issue that they have to deal with. That is embedded into our society. When you come to the people doing the oppressing, those are the people that have the power to make change. If you laugh at the victim, if you say, haha, you're not a victim, that's just your mentality, where is the progress? I don't know if people are familiar with narcissistic terms, but let's look at it as narcissism, okay? Racism is narcissism. Black people are the scapegoat. You have the blatantly racist people, they're the narcissists. And then you have all the other white people that are taking part in upholding white supremacy without realizing that they are. And these are the flying monkeys. So the flying monkeys don't help. They're scared of the narcissists, the majorly racist people. They're scared if they speak out against them, the blatantly racist people, that they won't want to associate with them anymore. Maybe that means friends will cut you off, family will cut you off. So what do you do instead? You take part in upholding the system. You don't speak up for racism against racism when you see it. You have the victims coming to you and you don't help them. You don't understand or believe the stories of the people experiencing racism at the level that they are. You have a small understanding, but not deep, and you have no idea how damaging it is. So in this situation, not only are the narcissists, the really, really racist people that are loud and proud about it, harmful, but the people upholding it, the flying monkeys. So until you overcome that, until you understand the system of racism, until you put your pride aside and you say, I don't care who I lose, I'm going to stand up for what's right, you're going to be part of the problem. It's a narcissistic, dynamic situation that upholds the white supremacy. And it's the flying monkeys who play victim, who cry when they also have that wall up because they have narcissistic tendencies too, or they have that wall up and someone's trying to educate them and they're like, oh my God, I wasn't trying to be racist. I wasn't trying to hurt you. I'm going to cry about it. I'm going to run away. So even you have the flying monkeys working with their ego first. And that is white fragility. And white fragility is experienced by every single white person alive. And you have to break through that. You have to say to yourself, if somebody is going to give me constructive criticism, that I have to absorb it. I cannot play victim. I have to take that information to do better because these are the victims telling me their experience and how things make them feel. And it is not about me.